to Mindhead. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to enjoy our many amenities as you walk into our luxurious lobby and enjoy a quiet, warm greeting from one of our experienced staff members. Make sure to stop by our world-class swimming pool, filled to the brim with lukewarm sea water. We invite you to take part in one of our custom body massages offered by our trained massage therapists on location 24 hours a day for your pleasure. Rape. Torture. You'll be treated to a variety of essential oil rub downs and happy endings. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and welcome to this little stream live coming at you with no interruptions, commercial-free radio video experience live. Whoa! Yo! Thanks so much for tuning in. Woo! Yeah! Woo! We're going to be talking, the first thing we're going to be discussing is Android versus iPhone. Very hotly debated topic, one in which I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions on. And I would love to take a caller if anyone would like to call in. The number is right there. Please do give me a call, and let's have a little conversation about, the iPhone platform versus the Android platform. Maybe we can talk about butt sex as well, obviously as it relates to the iPhone and Android platforms. All things I'd be very interested in discussing. We can talk about vaginal intercourse, of course, the area between the butthole and the penis. Again, in relation to, these mobile platforms. I think that's going to be very interesting. Until someone decides to get off their ass and dial that fucking phone number, which I'm going to need you to do, by the way. I'm going to need you to pick up the fucking phone and dial that phone number, okay? I'm sitting around here like some asshole. You all are sitting there on the chat window typing away. Just tippy tap, tippy tap, tip tip to pop tip poop tip. We've got a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Well, hi there.
Hey, Dad.
How's it going?
Hey, I have no idea what subject we should talk about, but I'm here.
Well, listen, I'm really glad you're here. The subject right now, I don't know if you have any feelings on it one way or the other, but how do you feel about Android versus iPhone?
I mean, I really think that iPhone is the whole company's a cult, really.
A cult?
Yeah, I honestly think that they think they are fully convinced that their phones, their products are superior when it's just overpriced. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think it is overpriced. I think that much is for sure. And I don't know. I might agree with you a little bit on the cultish quality of Apple fans, but I don't know, man. They make a well-built product, and that fucking thing just works. It just
yeah. The one thing I do have to say about the iPhone is the memory management is phenomenal. When you're running a lot of programs, those suckers just run.
They sure do.
You have to have at least double the amount of RAM just to run the same apps on an Android.
I think that's because they have the ability to optimize for both the software and the hardware, right? I mean, they can
exactly.
They can pop a smaller battery in there even and achieve similar, if not better, battery life than a lot of Android devices just based on their optimization.
I feel you, brother.
What are you calling from? Are you calling from an Android device?
Yes, sir.
And what device is that?
I have a Samsung, but I mean, I really want to. I've been eyeballing the OnePlus 5 a lot.
Ooh.
I don't like how much it looks like an iPhone, but
I don't either.
It's tempting, brother.
It is. It's quite a nice phone. It's packed with the latest specs, the latest technical specifications. And, I have a OnePlus 3 that I really, really love. And
you had the OnePlus 3.
I do. I currently do. I'm using an iPhone right now. I'm using an old iPhone 6. I sometimes switch back and forth, but I really love the OnePlus 3. It's a great phone. Great phone.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I was really hyped about the OnePlus 5, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of let down.
I am a little let down myself. I'm let down that they focused so much on the camera, which is something I'm not like. I mean, I take pictures, but I don't need the focus of.
You're a musician. You're not a photographer.
Yeah, what am I, fucking, Mario? What's that Italian photographer's name? Mario. Mario something. I'm not him. Okay. What am I? Some sort of National Geographic staff photographer over here? No. I want a phone that feels nice, turns on, and
good battery,
battery, large enough hole to get the penis into.
Fast charging,
very important, and
incredibly important.
Yeah, and OnePlus offers that. They offer that.
Oh,
but
the dash charge is incredible.
To be fair, I haven't used Apple's devices like current gen. I haven't tried them out.
And see, I got a friend that works at Apple, and she was saying that they get paid $17 an hour, and I was even
Whoa.
thinking about betraying my own kind just to go work over there and just have some
Jesus.
of their money.
Yeah, that is $17 an hour?
Yeah,
Jesus.
she's 20.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and she's only been working jobs for like a year and a half now.
Wow.
I don't understand how the company works that way, and she was acting like it's completely normal. And for a long time, I was thinking about betraying my own kind. Really,
Yeah.
I mean, sure, the phones are great, the laptops are great, but when it comes to the desktops, I cannot handle people who buy Mac desktops. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, they're way more expensive than they should be, and they lack the
Absolutely.
specs to justify the price, I think, a lot of the time. You know. What Let me ask you this. Is there anything else on your mind that you were hoping to talk about? Because we can talk about phones until I'm, blue in the face, but wondering if you maybe have something else on your mind.
Well, you see, I was in a relationship for a very long time, about 3.5 years, and she's kind of become a meme to me and my friends at this point.
She's become a meme?
A meme, correct. If you could make the subject just like Kelly girl, unquote, quote unquote, that would be phenomenal.
Kelly girl.
I broke up with her. She's absolutely just gone, okay? But she's a meme, okay? It's just kind of at this point fun to just poke fun at her.
Tell me about Kelly. What happened there? How did it end?
Well, you see, it's a very long story.
Oh.
I don't even know how I would even begin to tell a complete stranger how. I mean, I wouldn't consider you a complete stranger. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Please.
But I don't know where to begin.
Well, let me tell you what. Get nutshell us on the saga, and then get us up to speed on the finale.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Well, okay. She has like some like family problems and let's just say we ended up in counseling, and mind you that we're 20 years old at the time.
Oh wow.
I'm 21, so this is really recent. But
that's young for counseling.
Exactly, and that's what my friends were telling me, and I started thinking like, wait a second, because what I thought was like, hey, let's work through this. Let's maybe something good can come from this, because it wasn't complete misery.
Yeah.
But then after counseling and all that, all this other shit started coming up, and she started showing signs of mental illness, if you will.
I see.
Yeah, and one day, I'm just on the computer doing my thing, playing computer games. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
She was standing right next to me, and she wasn't saying anything. I stood up and I looked at her, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she didn't say anything, and I was like, "Okay, is everything okay?" And then she just slaps me across the face.
Whoa.
And I just about flipped out. From then on, I was just kind of like, yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the finale right there for me. Is that quite literally and figuratively hit me on the head.
It sure did, and so did she.
Oh, absolutely.
Jeez. So is that when you decided, hey, listen, this is I can't do this anymore?
It was yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
Oh,
It was really,
that wasn't it. There was more. What happened?
Well, see, I made the mistake of kind of like not flipping out enough when that happened, I guess. I don't know, but I should have kicked her out right then and there, but she I don't know.
Kept it going, huh?
Yeah, just really, she was just really displaying just really really big red flags of mental illness. So if you could just include a song or something to just
I think I'm feeling mental illness. We're going to put mental illness up on the board.
That's great.
So while I write this up on the board, tell me briefly, how did it actually end, if you don't mind? Go give me the finale. Give me what broke the camel's back, and how did this whole thing fall apart?
Oh man. Okay. Well, she was living with me at the time because she felt not safe at her house. So I was like, all right, we got room in the house. Come live with us. It'll be for like a month until you can find somewhere, right? And you can find like a job and find somewhere. And that whole time, I thought it was going to be like maybe a week, maybe a month, at most a month. It ended up being 3 months. For the whole school semester that I was attending school, she was at my house. And when things just started unraveling and it led up to that finale, and she started showing, signs of mental illness and all of that, I just about lost it. And I attempted to really kick her out, but I don't know. Like, it's just, when you're with someone for so long, it's just kind of hard to just throw them out in the street is what it felt like. But
Yeah.
I just had to come to the conclusion that that's not my problem.
I hear you, dude. I haven't been in that kind of situation, but I have been in the situation where I have to end it with someone that I know is going to be really hurt by it. And
Yeah,
that's
it's rough.
yeah, that's a really shitty thing to have to do. Even
I don't want to bring down the feeling of your show here. But
oh, not at all.
I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know, man. You bring a lot of joy to me and my friends.
Oh, man, well, thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say. Well, listen, I'm gonna see what I can do with this topic, and um, I wish you the best of luck, man. I mean, I hope life is going well for you now.
Oh, life is great.
Hey.
It's been a long. Hey, yeah, it's been a long time, man. I mean, I've been able to hang out with my boys, crack a lot of cold ones.
Yep. I
Focus
feel that.
on school. Life for me is going great, man.
That
couldn't be better, honestly, for me.
I love to hear that, dude. That's great. That's makes me happy. Keep living well. Call me back whenever I'm live
Marc.
again. And
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, love to have you on the air.
I got that bell notification going.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, well, make sure to tune in next time, dude.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, listen, I will talk to you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Marc. Later.
Peace out. Bye. Wasn't that a nice guy? Okay, we're talking about mental illness here. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay.
lost and confused. I'm lost and confused. I'm lost and confused. Can you help me? Can you help me? I'm lost and confused. I'm lost and confused. I'm lost and confused. Can you help me?
Help me. I need a little help. I'm trapped in the glass room. Don't know how to get out, yo. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing here. It is my brain and it's not cooperating. I need some help from you all. I need a shot in the arm and electrodes in the brain. I gotta figure out what's making me insane. Gotta figure out how to get out of this pain. And I'm
cruising and I don't know what to do. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your motherfucking help. I need your help, man.
Trapped in my mind and I can't get out. I'm trapped in my mind and I can't get out. I'm trapped in my mind and I
can't get out.
What was that you said?
I said go to the cliff.
I can't walk to the cliff, that's dangerous.
Walk to the cliff, motherfucker, you wanna jump off that cliff.
I don't wanna jump off that motherfucking cliff.
Yes you do, yes you do.
I don't wanna jump off that motherfucking cliff.
Yes you do.
I'm gonna walk to the cliff, gonna jump off.
That's right, nobody likes you anyway.
I know nobody likes me anyway.
You're gonna jump off the cliff right now. You're gonna jump off the fucking cliff right now.
Here we go, goodbye life, I love you. I love you, mom and dad, I'm leaving this earth now.
That's right, jump right now. Jump off the motherfucking cliff, put an end to it all.
I don't know if I should do this. Maybe I should call my mom and dad before I take the leap.
Don't do that, take a leap now, you motherfucking coward. You can end this shit.
I just want all of this pain to be over.
Now it's over if you jump off the motherfucking...
No, I'm not jumping off the cliff. I'm not jumping off this motherfucking cliff. I'm better than that.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, you little piece of shit.
Don't call me that.
I'ma call you whatever the fuck I wanna call you, you piece of motherfucker.
Hey, settle down. Settle down. Now what I'm telling you is right. No one likes you. Your life doesn't mean anything, okay? Every time you wake up, what do you think about doing? You think about killing yourself. You think about putting an end to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, but I'm just trying to...
Don't try to find one redeeming quality in you. Oh, yeah, you're so great. Oh, you're not as ugly as the ugliest person I've ever seen. I'm not trying to rationalize with you. I'm telling you what you already know, which is step right over to the edge of the cliff and jump off. It's not worth it anymore.
I'm not, I mean, listen, you and I both know I feel like shit every day, but does that mean that I should end my...
Of course it means that you should end your life. What are you, crazy? No one wants you here. No, no, Jesus. Oh, God, I'm...
So that's just taken from one of my friend's diaries who's struggling with mental illness right now. And, it's just a really difficult thing to deal with. I understand that. Let me take another caller here. If you'd like to call in, the line is open, and I'd love to talk to you. So let's talk. Let's talk about mental illness. We've got someone calling in from Reno, Nevada. Hello.
Hey, is this Mark?
This is Mark.
That is incredible.
How are
How
you?
you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm just hanging out here, just doing the thing. I'm happy to be talking to you. What's going on?
I'm happy too, man. I was wondering if on your show we could rehash an old argument on the Android versus iPhone debate.
Oh, please. Yes, I would love that.
All right, so people who use Apple, some people complain about being expensive. And are you familiar with the San Bernardino shooting?
No, remind me of that.
So basically, this guy went on a shooting spree at his work, and they recovered his iPhone. And I'm sure you're familiar. The FBI was trying to get his password because they couldn't get into it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And Apple was just refusing to open it back up. So I think from a security standpoint, that's a big benefit to Apple. And I'm an Android user, so I got to give credit to that on them.
That's interesting. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. Now, when did that happen? Was that a few years ago?
This was probably last year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, when that guy shot up his workplace. And I'm an Android user, but if I was an Apple user, that'd give me a real comfort in my mind, you know?
Knowing that really no matter what, Apple's committed to keeping your shit secure.
Yeah, that's just incredible.
And so,
and I see you drinking something. What are you drinking?
You know, I'm having a very boring Diet Coke right now.
Oh, the DC?
Yeah,
Man.
having a nice DC. Your
That's
your call brought to us by Diet Coke.
That's incredible. Are you familiar with the Milk Duds guy who called last time?
I'm familiar with that voice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my buddy. He kind of got me and all my friends watching you. And
oh, did he?
You're just so fucking talented, man. We love you.
Oh, thanks
We're all
a
just
lot,
watching.
dude.
It's incredible. I'm trying to spread this around.
Oh, please do
just
spread
so
it around
entertaining.
as much as you can. That's very nice of you, man.
Yeah.
So, but you're on Android though.
I am on Android. Yeah, I made the switch.
So what gives?
What gives? It's time for a change. You've been an Apple user for a few years, and sometimes you just need to spice it up. You know, as your last caller said, he needed to end things. And look at him. He's living life.
He's living life.
He started spicing it back up.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that. I now switch between Android and iPhone, and god damn, it really frustrates me that there's like nothing at all that you can do to change the way your iPhone looks. It's like just always going to look exactly like that. All of your little icons are going to line up from left to right and top to bottom, and they're all going to be square, and that's too bad. That's it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, some people want that. Some people like the simplicity. Some people just want their phone to be a phone and nothing too crazy.
Clearly. I mean, they've succeeded with tens and millions of people on that front, so they got to be doing something right, I guess.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on mental illness? Has that touched your life in any way?
I mean, I think it touches everyone's life in a certain way. Just depends on your outlook on it. I wouldn't advocate for antidepressants and things like that. You know, it's a heated argument. You could talk about this for 30 minutes, and I don't want to take your time up for your
I'm
entire
here, man.
fucking stream.
No, I mean,
you're here. Wow, that's incredible.
I'm right here. Yeah, So you advocate against antidepressants? I mean, even in people who
I've had
are
past experience with them.
Oh, I see. Were you clinically
Yeah.
depressed? I mean, were you pretty deeply depressed?
I wouldn't say so, but I think if you see a psychiatrist or something, they could diagnose you like too quick. Like, let's say in my experience, I saw a psychiatrist, and 20-minute meeting. Oh, you're depressed instantly. Here's Prozac. You're depressed. You know, it's kind of just it kind of gets rushed into it, and it's kind of psychiatry's a very what would you say? It's just a subject that's just been started. It's not a long studied.
In its infancy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will agree with you on the fact that a lot of I feel like a lot of psychiatrists diagnose maybe a little too eagerly. And I don't think that's right. I I would argue though that I think antidepressants have a place. I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know if they should be used all the time, but I definitely think they have
They're
a
very
place.
weird.
They're weird. I know quite a few people for whom it has helped enormously their depression.
Yeah, a lot of different ones work for certain people, and then you give that same thing to someone else, and it's just god awful for them.
Yeah.
So it's just a field that I think needs to be looked into more.
Yeah.
So are you looking to change the topic on your little board?
Sure, man. Did you have anything in mind?
This is going to sound really fucking weird, but could you do a song about, are you familiar with Peterbilt's?
No, tell me about it.
It's it's an all-American brand of semi-trucks. And,
Oh, really?
I mean, you could just write semi-trucks on the board instead, not just Peterbilt's. But
let me tell you what. In order for me to do
watching.
something about this, I'm sort of changing it up a little bit this episode. I need you to sell me on this topic. I want to do something about semi-trucks. So why did you choose this, and why do you think I should do something on this?
Okay, this is going to be a bold story, okay? So, you're teenagers back in the day. Some people are making some crazy Skype calls.
Mhm.
So me and my friends, we're on Skype. We go to the heavy-duty section on Craigslist.
Uh-huh.
We actually pose to be a Peterbilt restoration company, and we call people all around the country offering to restore their semi-trucks. And are you familiar that Peterbilt even makes Peterbilt brand mattresses in their
Really?
semi-trucks? Some of these things just blow you away. It's just incredible.
Jesus.
So
you guys
maybe get out of your
posed.
song how you're looking down on trucks below you, cars. You just feel so high up in the air.
Uh-huh.
They take up so much space. I don't know, man. I mean, you could get into a lot with these semi-trucks.
But wait, what happened with this? You posed as a Peterbilt restoration company, and what happened with that?
All right, so we're complete rookies in this semi-truck business.
Uh-huh.
And once you start calling enough people, you start to get an idea of like what goes on in this industry. And so we would offer a day cab is just like a semi-truck that you just drive. That's it. And then there's a sleeper. And so we would call these people and offer to turn their day cabs into sleepers and what the benefits of it would be.
And what is a sleeper?
A sleeper is a semi-truck with a bed in it, amenities, maybe a fridge.
Oh, I see.
You never know. Just these wild things.
Something
It's
you
like
can
a
take
house.
cross country.
Yeah, and so this is how we figured out about Peterbilt brand mattresses, and we lost it when we heard about it. And so we found an actual company that does restore Peterbilts, and we would say, hey, if you're interested, call us back at this number. And so people would call this actual Peterbilt restoration company thinking that they were going to have their Peterbilts restored. And so they just got loaded with calls.
Did you? Okay, so you gave them the number to an actual Peterbilt company?
Yeah. We would say our name's Ed, and we'd probably had hundreds of people call this company for a guy named Ed. And they lost their fucking minds, brother. And
who the hell is Ed?
Yeah, exactly. And so we acted like someone that was offered a Peterbilt restoration, and we called the company ourselves.
Oh,
and
wow.
we called them, and we said, we're looking for Ed. This guy offered us a great deal. And, man, they were upset. They said we're costing them money. They're trying to track us down. It was just
Jesus.
It was an ongoing operation.
You guys stirred up a little shitstorm in the trucking world there.
It is, and I mean anyone can do it. That's the fucked up thing.
Yeah. Anyone
so
with
it
a
was just
telephone
old-
and a little bit of time.
You can buy Skype Premium for $3, and you can call people in the United States as much as you want from Skype.
Everyone who's watching,
$3 a
take
month.
note and learn from that example.
Yeah, I hope I'm not advocating for things like this on your stream, but
Oh, please advocate
just-
away, everyone. I want you to
it's
disrupt,
mind-boggling.
just good little businesses, small businesses. Get on the phone, abuse them, and
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
yeah.
And so, yeah, we're just thinking maybe you could do a little song about something along the lines of that.
You got us. You got it in the brain. I'm gonna do something on trucking, and I think I can
That
work
is
with
incredible.
that. I think I can work
I love
with
it,
that.
man. You are so awesome.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Listen, keep watching and
I
tune
will,
in.
man.
Tune in for the next one. Call whenever you want. I'm looking forward to speaking to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be spreading your stream around. You're fucking talented, dude. But yeah, I'll call you later, man.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, dude.
Have a good day, man.
All right, you too.
See ya.
Bye. I'll take one more call. If there's someone else that wants to call, we're going to change the topic, and maybe this caller will have something to say about trucking. Trucking from coast to coast, going to the truck zone and a coaching from coast to coast. And when I drive my truck around and I boop by, ooh. Hello there.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Hey, where are you calling from?
I'm probably from Canada.
Canada, our beautiful northerly neighbors.
It's beautiful up here.
What's the weather like right now?
Surprisingly rainy, even though we just started summer.
Oh, jeez. It's a little rainy here, too, in Dallas. It's
Yeah,
little...
it's getting like a lot of thunderstorms and stuff like that going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, us, too. We just had a big one. It was like 3 hours long, just pouring chaos.
That's crazy.
Listen, you have anything you want to add to the trucking conversation?
I don't know anything about trucks.
I don't know anything about trucks either. What do you think about them?
I think they're big and heavy.
Big and heavy. How about their small neighbors' cars? Do you think they coexist on the road well?
I don't know. I think they just maybe a little bit of compensation.
Ooh. Especially those ones that are propped up way high, 2 feet off the fucking wheel with the they put the balls, that ball sack that hangs off the toe, the little toe thing in the back. That dangling ball sack. Have you ever seen that?
I've seen that.
It's a little disturbing.
It is scary. I don't know. When I see it on the road, I just get a little unsettled.
What do you want to talk about? What's happening?
I don't know. I'm thinking about eating on a low budget, if that's healthy.
Oh, well, I think there are many ways to make it healthy. If we're
I'm talking about bare minimum. I'm talking about ramen noodles, 30 cents, 50 cents.
Oh,
boy.
We're talking about sub-dollar eating.
Yeah, I'm talking like that sodium intake has got to be insane. Can you live?
Yeah, I mean, what I like to do is I like to go to Taco Bell and load up on items that are going to make me very, very sad 30 minutes from then, and then just shove them down my hole.
Your hole?
Yeah, my butthole.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other way, but yeah, I guess.
Oh, you can do that too. Yeah, you can definitely do that too.
I don't know if that's weird. I didn't want to be weird.
Well, what do you do? Are you in that place right now where you need to be eating on a budget?
No, not at all.
Oh.
But I want to be, just for the satisfaction of doing it.
You want to have that experience of being suffering and, oh, God, I got to make this work?
Yeah, it's just like, when you have the leniency to choose what you want, like when you have that option, it's like, oh, I want to eat some ramen noodles, I want to have a break, but I don't know, like when you're just on that 24/7.
Yeah.
I want to experience that.
That's got to be pretty grueling.
Yeah.
But
Just
you what?
imagine every meal.
You're living well?
Yeah, you could say that. I have a variety of food to choose from.
That's a luxury, isn't it?
It is.
It's a luxury that people before our time really, by our time, I mean the last 100 years or so, they didn't have that luxury. It wasn't just like go to the store and pick out a bunch of fancy shit from Guatemala and Europe and it was whatever was around you, whatever was in your neighborhood.
It was all homegrown. It was like, you hunt for your food and then there you go.
That's exactly what it was. Wouldn't that be nice?
But
A
nowadays,
simpler time where you're just you're hunting for the wild creatures and then just skinning them, eating their skin, their flesh raw.
Oh, wait, you eat the flesh?
Sure. Yeah. What do you eat?
Well, I like to eat the skin and then use the flesh to like make clothing and stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, listen, that sometimes there's a lot of good meat in that penis, that animal penis. It's always a good thing to pop on the old fryer and give it a simmer,
You fry it? I don't even fry. I'm boiling that.
Oh, you're just boiling it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Beautiful.
No, that's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hard-boiled egg. Some people don't like the yellow. I'm all for it. I'm going for that chalky substance in your mouth.
Who doesn't like the yellow in an egg? That's like far and away the most flavorful part of an egg.
I don't understand. I don't know why people don't enjoy it. They're like, I only want to eat the yellow parts. Oh, wait, I'm in the white.
Yeah, you want to go.
You know what I mean? I just don't understand that personally. It's like, why would you eat an egg?
There's no reason to eat the. I mean, I understand the yolk is high in cholesterol, but grow a pair and eat the goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna go through the trouble of just making the egg itself, why are you just gonna back out halfway through and have this little yellow ball?
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Well, listen, is there anything you'd like me to put up on the board? Because I'm about to put trucking up on the board. But if you can convince me that something deserves to be there more than trucking, I will put it up.
More than trucking. How about maybe inspecting your scrotum in the shower?
Inspecting your scrotum in the shower. What are your thoughts on that? Do you do that regularly?
I should. I actually was supposed to. What my doctor, he told me about, you got to be careful around this age, cancer in the testes. So I haven't done it yet.
Cancer
he
in the
gave me a
old
pamphlet.
testes.
Yeah, the testes.
You do need to watch out. Listen,
I know it's actually scary. If I find a couple lumps.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm still feeling trucking, man. I got to go with it.
What? That's fine. I'm not even disappointed. I like trucking, but you gave me the opportunity, so I had to say something.
I did. You had the stage. It's a fascinating subject looking at testicles in the shower, but I'm feeling trucking right now.
I feel trucking too. I feel it.
Good. Well, we're going to truck together. I appreciate you calling in, dude. Feel free to call in any other time, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye. Guys, the topic is trucking, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the topic. Topic. We're going to write the topic down here. Topic. Choo choo. All right, let's see what we can do with this. All right, we're gonna do some trucking. Let's see here. We're trucking and trucking. We trucking. We're trucking. We're trucking. We're trucking and trucking and trucking and trucking. We're trucking. Trucking. We trucking and trucking. We trucking and trucking. We trucking. Trucking. We trucking. San Francisco to New Jersey. San Francisco to New Jersey. Trucking and 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 trucking, 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 trucking. I've got nothing for this. I've got maybe I will try beatboxing. I saw someone say try beatboxing, so I'm going to try that, and let's see what we can do with that. Maybe I'm not feeling trucking, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do a little something until I can do this. step up in the truck. Gonna step up in the truck. Gonna close that door. Put my key in the ignition. Right, pepper, here we go. I gotta get up in the car so I can drive across the United States. Go real far. First I go to another far. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm not feeling this. To the caller who mentioned trucking, I really do appreciate the topic. I thought I could get into it, but you know what? I can't. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make some shit up. Just going to make some shit up. Here's the topic. Here is the topic, 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 here is the topic. That's the topic. Pardon me while I sit down for this shit. I really like them. Out of that moment. Whoa, how do you like it? How do you like it? How do you want 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 it? Hey, how do you want it? That's how it's hey, how do you want it? How do you want it? Yeah. You know what it is. We go know, yeah. You gotta listen good, you gotta listen, you gotta listen good, you gotta listen, you gotta listen good, you gotta listen, and when you listen good, you gotta listen instead of gonna. Oh, let's take a caller. I'm interested in speaking to someone who has something to say, maybe on this drawing. There we are. The line's open. Feel free to call, and thank you. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, we've got someone up on the line. Who could it be? Who could it be? We're gonna see. Who could it be? Hello?
Yes.
You,
What's up again, good sir?
You made it. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Yeah? What's
This is Jacob, by the way, in case you haven't guessed.
Jacob, how are you doing, my friend?
Not too bad. This time I'm going to talk for a little bit longer. I've got a few things that I want to touch on.
Oh, well,
of all,
listen. I'm here, and my penis is ready. What are we talking about?
Oh, God. I don't know what that picture is, by the way. That's a pretty impressive picture. It's very abstract, but I don't know what it is.
What do you make of it? What do you think it might? What do you think it should be?
Well, somebody said a guy reclining on a chair, which I think is really interesting.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Yeah, I
think
could see that.
somebody else mentioned glue, which seems to be very interesting as well.
Glue. Huh.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a puzzle.
Okay, I like the puzzle, and I also really like the guy reclining in the chair. I like that a lot.
Yeah, really cool.
So what do you want to talk about?
So, well, I have a few things. So let me just spat here. First of all, I want to throw a shout out to Kenny if he's watching.
Kenny.
First and foremost. Yes.
It's the man in the center, the man with the golden penis. It's Kenny coming at you over the inner sphere. Woo! How's that?
Nice.
Okay.
Second of all, very quickly, people were asking about your gear. So I think you're rocking a Boss RC505 loop station, right? And an M-Audio Axiom 49 keyboard, MacBook Pro with probably Logic or FL Studio on it, maybe?
You just fucking nailed it. Just nailed the whole thing.
Boom.
Yep. That's it.
Done.
I've got the looper and the keyboard. Well, I've got the keyboard running into the MacBook and keyboard run out to the looper, and the phone runs into the looper as well, and everything runs out from the looper into my other computer that I'm broadcasting from.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now I'll keep this as brief as possible, these last two things. I want to touch a little bit on the Apple iPhone topic that you started off with.
Oh, I'd love
and
to
then
discuss
I'll end
that.
With a nice little, I'll end in a nice little segue into a new topic, which I think I've got a little story for, and I think you'll find it pretty interesting.
Oh, fantastic. All right, what do you got?
So for the Apple to iPhone debate, okay, I'm a software developer. I've been into technology for years and years and years, music production, all that kind of stuff. Now, the thing that people don't realize about Apple and Android is, first off, Apple is kind of a closed market, right? In order to get into their developing their software and stuff like that and get it released, you have to buy into their developer platform, which is like $100 a year or something like that, which kind of stinks. You know, it's not a bad thing because it keeps a lot of people from entering into that market and their app store from being littered with a bunch of garbage apps.
Right.
But
so there's
two,
sort of barrier of
it
entry.
Yeah, it also limits people from making really cool apps, you know, that could have but didn't have the money to do it.
I see.
So there's that. But the single most interesting thing that I find about, or why I think that Android is so much kind of better, if you want to put it in those terms, than Apple, is that, like Windows to Apple, Android allows so many different hardware configurations, and it runs on so many different hardware configurations. So stepping back from myself, like, hey, iPhone's better for me because everything works on it. Stepping back from that, isn't it kind of an awesome thing that they allow all of these different hardware configurations, from cheap hardware configurations to very expensive ones, because it allows so many more people to connect across the world? I mean, that's something that's so much more fascinating to me about that whole platform.
That's a very good point. I think that, I mean, it is a fact, right, that Android occupies a significantly larger amount of the market than Apple does.
So much bigger. Much bigger.
Yeah, I think that is really great. I mean, the OS scales beautifully to many different types of hardware, which is a feat in and of itself. And, you know,
It is.
I got to play with the Pixel the other day, and I hadn't played with it for whatever reason, but I got to play around with it, and you know, even compared to my OnePlus 3, I found the software experience to be so fucking gentle and silky smooth. Smoothest iteration of Android OS I've yet experienced, at least in terms of frame rate issues and such. Why is that?
That's because that Google, or that phone is purely developed by Google.
Oh,
and it hasn't touched the hands of, say, somebody like HTC or Samsung, or Verizon hasn't gotten their hands on it, put their own software on it. That's why your phones are littered with software, is because it gets to those companies before, like, somewhere down in the chain.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones developing the hardware for it. Google actually, I'm not sure who that had make it. I think maybe it was HTC or somebody, but Google had HTC make that for Google, and so Google was the only one with their hands on that. And I believe that they redeveloped the Android OS to use their own version of Java, if I'm correct. Somebody can correct me on this, but a lot of the other phones were developed off of a different flavor of Java that wasn't made by Google.
I
So
see.
it's all kind of streamlined to fit exactly what they want, and it's not littered with garbage apps on it.
Now that being said, I hope you do agree that at least when you're looking at Apple as a closed ecosystem that's designed entirely by the people within the company, that it is a thing of beauty to experience sometimes, just the seamlessness with which that ecosystem works.
Oh, it's fantastic. I own an iPhone. And
Oh,
I
you
have
do?
a MacBook Pro. They're great. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they are. They're excellent pieces of equipment, but yeah, there's something about Android that I keep coming back to. It's like there's no way to get the kind of experience you have on Android that on an iPhone. And secondly, the fucking notifications function is so deeply broken on iOS. They really need to get up to speed with Android on that.
For sure. It's really ingrained.
Just group those bitches to group the little notifications together. How difficult is that? Just pop them in there, get them together. As it's like you get 4 messages from the same person, and you've got like just a screen full of iMessage notifications.
But then again, that the reason for the individual messages though is it makes it easier for all sorts of people, whether you're a grandmother or something like that. It's just less confusing. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
You really got to think about that stuff as a developer, all those little subtleties, because all people of all ages are going to be using your platform.
That's a good point. I did not think of that.
But anyways, into the topic, I'll get this going here.
What you got for me?
So, and I'll relate this a little bit to mental illness. It's fishing. Fishing was my topic, but I want to tell a little bit of story. But if you have a mental illness, fishing, I'm not going to say it's going to cure your issues or anything like that, but I suffered from anxiety for a point in my life, or I guess you could kind of somehow relate that to mental illnesses. It's kind of grouped in the same category, I believe.
Yeah.
Fishing really helps out with that. It's calming, lets you just focus on one thing, forget about life for a little while and fish. But I have a little fishing story. So I was fishing the other day, and I caught this little pike on my fishing pole. And pikes are hard fighting fish. They're really nasty fish. And it was incredible to me because I was using this big ass lure, and I pulled in this pike, right, and the thing fought so hard. And I reeled it in, and it turns out this little pike, little tiny pike. And I'm thinking, what the heck, man? This thing's fought like crazy. It was insane. And it got me really interested in getting a view from the perspective of the fish. Like, I wonder what it must be like to be a fish and to be swimming around.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. You see a lure, you grab onto it, and then it's like, oh my God, I was just fine. Now I'm fighting for my life. And they put up the hardest fight of their lives, going through the water, getting pulled through weeds, mud, other fish, anything, you name it, getting dragged.
Yeah.
50 yards, getting pulled in, taken up out of the water to air where they can't breathe so well, thinking it's going to die. And I do fish and release, catch and release.
Oh, that's good.
And then getting thrown back into the water only to have another breath of life again. And I was wondering if you could make that experience, that journey of the fish into a song.
I
all
love
the way
that.
Through from living its life just out in the water to being caught, pulled in, taken up out of the water, and put back again.
Oh boy, that's great. That gives me a lot to work with. I'm feeling that. I'm gonna do something on that.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'll get going here. Let you work your magic.
Thanks for bringing that to me. I really like that. I'm gonna try and mess with that and get something going.
For sure, man. Take care.
Always good talking to you, dude. Call back anytime.
For sure.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Boy, I love that topic. That's really nice. the life of a fish who's caught. Will it be a happy ending? I don't know. What are you asking me for? I'm a little fish swimming away in the sea. Oh, my life is lovely. It's me, my mom, my dad, and we go swimming along the river. I love to flap along and see the seaweed. Hello, Joe. Hello, Daniel the crab. We all have a lovely life together in the sea. Well, one day I was laying in the sand underneath the water and feeling the sun caress my gills, and everything was lovely. I had nothing to fear. Mom, what's for dinner tonight? Tonight we've got flakes of delicious mineral droppings to eat. Boy, I can't wait. Life is so lovely as a fish. And, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Mom. Mom, help me. Oh, jeez. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus fucking Christ! I'm getting pulled back and forth by this thing in my mouth! This thing in my mouth! I'm getting back in pocket! Getting back in pocket! Getting back in pocket! Getting back in pocket! Jesus! I said to Jesus Christ, and what the fuck is going on right over here? I got Jesus Christ, Mom and Dad, you gotta help me. Son, where are you, son? I'm right here, Mom and Dad, why won't you help me?
We can't help you.
I'm getting pulled in by the hook. I'm getting pulled in by the hook. Somebody help me, where am I going? I am about to die. And as I'm lifted out of the water for the first time, I can see this? Oh, I can't breathe. Oh God, I can't breathe. Someone help me. Oh God, someone help me, please. Mom, Dad, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. Why don't we throw him back out? Yeah, sure, we can throw him back out. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, he's not really big enough to catch anyway. Yeah, all right, we'll throw him back out. Okay, just get the hook out. I'm trying to get the hook out. Just get the damn hook out. We'll throw him out. Okay, I got him. Throw him back in. All right, yeah, I'll throw him back in. Hello, Mom and Dad. I gotta tell you about my journey. Well, I was pulled out of the water, and I didn't know what to do. Oh, I'm out of the water, yeah. And I'm so happy to see you. I'm out of ideas on that. Listen, I tried. That's tough. It's tough to take trying to do two different pieces of the story, 3 different pieces of the story, and trying to piece them together like that. That was a really good exercise. I appreciate you giving me that. Let me see what I can come up with here before I take another call. I'm just gonna poop on it. Just have a nice little poop on these hookers and see if there isn't something I can come up with. Let's see. All right. I gotta run. I gotta run. They're coming after me. They're coming after me. They're coming after me. Oh, I gotta run. 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 Gotta run. Gotta run. Gotta run. Gotta run. Coming after me. Coming after me. Coming after me. Coming after me. Who are these strange men? Who are these strange men? And now, blah! Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are! Gotta run! Gotta run! I'm running! I'm running! Look at me run! I'm running! Look at me run! I'm running! And look at me run! I'm running!
Look at me run!
Run, motherfucker, run now! Run! Little song about running. Running around and... Fucking ridiculous. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to take a caller. We're going to take a nice little caller here. And anyone who would like to call in, the line is now open. Also, feel free to drop me a tip. There's the super chat function that YouTube has where you can throw me a couple bucks if you feel like I'm being halfway entertaining. And boy, would I appreciate that. It would mean a lot. We've got a caller. Let's see what's happening. Hello?
Hello there.
Well, hello.
Hi, man. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite fine, thank you.
Hey, you know what? I am glad to hear that.
All right.
What's on your mind?
You know what? I was just thinking about the fishing, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more we can add to that conversation.
For example?
Well, if you consider what the other caller said, the whole mindset of what would a fish feel like in that situation. What if fishermen who have spent their entire lives putting this on fish have to then experience what the fish feel?
Oh, boy. You're saying what if the fisherman was in the fish's position?
Think of it like this. In afterlife, we're not sure what really happens when you die.
Yeah.
But what if you turn into, I don't know, for example, an organism based on how you treated others during your life.
Okay, yeah, reincarnation in the form of a creature that suits the way that you acted in your previous life.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I'm just thinking, you know, with everything that's going on,
Yeah.
like fishermen, if they're put in that position, how would they act? How would they feel, you know?
What animal would you come back as?
You know, I've put a lot of thought into it, and maybe a spider.
Really,
Yeah.
a spider?
Yeah.
Any particular
That'd
reason
be me.
why? Are you silent and sneaky?
No, I sit in my basement all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's yeah. That I think that would be an appropriate animal.
Yeah. What about you? What would you be?
I think I'd probably come back as something absurd, you know, like maybe like a flying squirrel or a peacock. Someone that just goes around just here I am, look at me, you know, that sort of thing.
Do you like go out in public areas and just like flaunt yourself like a peacock?
Oh,
Would you
constantly.
say that to you?
Yeah, constantly.
Constantly.
This afternoon I went downtown and you know, just parked my car in the middle of the street and went over to oncoming traffic, just went, "Stop! Stop it! What do you think you're doing?" And spent the rest of the afternoon at the precinct, but I'm happy I did it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So are you in your
Sometimes
basement
you just
right
gotta
now?
put yourself in that situation.
What's that?
You just got to put yourself in that situation. You got to go above and beyond.
I like the fisherman becoming the fish idea, but I've explored the fish side of it already. I'm a little...
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
You need to move on.
I'm burned out on the fish thing. Yeah. What do you... give me something that maybe relates to this a little bit that you might be interested in, that you... Maybe, I mean, I like the idea of reincarnation.
Okay.
But I'm also open to any other suggestions you might have.
Well, just myself sitting here, watching your stream, it really poses a lot of questions. You're dancing. Personally, I think it's great.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna put that on. But I think it's more of an expression. What if you're not dancing? You're just trying to tell us something.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Are you in trouble?
Listen, that's all the time we have for this call, and thank you.
No. Thank you.
No,
really.
No, thank you. God damn it.
God bless you.
And God bless you. Whatever that gentleman was referring to in regards to, are you okay? Are you trying to tell us something? That is definitely not the case. I want to make that very clear. I'm here of my own will, doing this show for everybody on my own, and very happy to be here. And why don't we move along and talk about something completely different? And I'll just put it up on the board. And So I just, for no particular reason, chose help as the topic. Really no, there's nothing that, I don't really have anything to say on that, on that. And I'm gonna try and do something here that maybe reflects that. I don't even know what that. What help? What is that? What is that? A word? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's try something. There we go. everything's totally fine and nothing's wrong. Here I am in this room and nothing's wrong. I don't need help from you guys. I don't need help from no one. Don't worry about me. I don't need anybody's help. I don't need. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. So I am, once again, as I said, I'm good here. No need for anyone's help, and I'm good. Hey, listen, I'm going to take another call, and let's see what we can talk about. Right now, the subject is help, but listen, the subject could be anything. It could be you know what? We're going to find out exactly what it's going to be. Hello?
Mark,
This is he.
you know who this is?
I don't. Who is this?
This is Milk Dud.
Milk Dud. What up, my brother?
I'm just chilling, man. How you been?
Dude, I've been good. I've just been hanging out here with the internet for a little while, you know, just making some tunes and pooping on a couple prostitutes. What about you?
You know, I can't quite compare to that. I've just been shitting, eating, going to work, you know, basic stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Are you how's work been going?
Terrible. Honestly, it's not a fun thing. I don't enjoy it, but you know what? You got to do it. You got to put food on the table.
It is
then
something.
that's the food that I eat, and then later on I poop out, which I was just referring to, you know?
Yeah, you eat it. You make the money. You get the food with the money. You put the food in your mouth that you use the money to get, and then you poop it on out.
The circle of life.
The circle.
Just
The circle of life. That's exactly what
it's
it is.
beautiful.
Yeah. So what's up? Do you have any thoughts on the topic or on what's happening?
I just like to let you know I love you. I love what you do still. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much, Milk Dud. I love you too. I really appreciate you tuning in and supporting the live stream. It means a lot to have people on here checking it out, watching me be an idiot.
Listen, I do what I can for you. I hook you up with the viewers. I'm here, and I bring what I can, because you bring a lot to the table as well.
Well, it's the least I can do. It's the least I can do.
If you didn't produce something good, I wouldn't be bringing people. That's why I'm bringing people. I see what you got going on, and I say, listen, I wouldn't be sending them to you if I didn't think it was worth it.
Listen,
so
what I need you to do, I need you to keep the steamroller rolling forward. I need people here, and I need butts in seats. That's what I need.
Butts in feasts?
Butts.
What do you need?
I need butts in seats. I need asses
butts
in
in
chairs.
Feet, right. I heard butts in feasts, and I thought you were referring to fecal matter, and I was a little confused.
Feasts as a little abbreviation for fecal matter?
Correct.
Dude, did you see that dope feast I took earlier?
No, I did not.
Dude, I took such a round, healthy feast. It was great.
I want to eat it.
Oh,
all right, maybe that's a little too far.
Well, you do like Milk Duds, so.
I do. It's similar in a way.
You know, I was thinking about it after you made that recommendation. I fucking hate Milk Duds.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're really not good.
I just love them. I love them, and I don't know what it is. I don't love eating them. I just love them as an object. Like, I love that they exist.
You love that it's not about the flavor or the texture. It's just you just love that box of Milk Duds.
Yeah, I came to that conclusion. You know, you actually brought me to that conclusion when you were talking about how they get stuck in your teeth. And I was like, you know, he ain't lying. He's pretty on point with that one.
They do, and it's very annoying. You know.
I'm not keeping you here, right? Like, you're enjoying this. Listen, if you want a subject and you want me to get the fuck out of here, I'll do it. I'm not saying you're insinuating that. I just don't want to, overextend my time here on the phone. I don't want to bother you. If you want to get back to jamming out,
I am having
I don't
a
want to
blast.
stop you.
There is no overstaying your welcome. But now that you mention it, is there something you wanted to talk about?
Nothing specifically. Let me just come up with something. Give me a second here. I'm gonna search my mind, see what I can come up with. I had something earlier. It was pretty good. Let's go with Bill Job Johnson. Can we work with that?
Bill Bob Johnson.
No, Bill Job, like Billjob, Bill Job Johnson.
Who is that?
I don't know. You tell me. That's what it's all about.
Ooh.
I shoot shit, and you shoot the amazing song that is also shit right back at me. We're shooting the shit together.
And we're just throwing shit at each other. You pass me the shit,
Yeah.
I carry it. I go, what's that? And then I take a bite out of it, and then I just throw it right back at you.
We use like blow darts.
Yeah.
Right at each other.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Bill Job Johnson.
Correct.
Okay, while I write Bill's name down, I need you to lay down the foundation of the story. Tell me where Bill got his start, where was he raised, what was his childhood like, in a nice little nutshell while I write his name down.
Bill's a legend. I mean, born on 42nd and 3rd Street in New York City. He was a big fan of the Milk Duds, and that's where he got his not his name, but that's where he got his reputation, is hanging out at the candy store. He was just a legend because he would he would hang out in the candy store all day. Anytime he went down there, that's where you'd find him. And what is that? What am I hearing? Is that the board?
That's exactly what that is.
Wow, that is a squeaky board.
It's squeaky. I got to write on it hard so that you can see it, you know.
I love it. Yeah, so just candy store bill job. He wears overalls. He always wears his baseball cap backwards. It's a weird mix, you know. He looks like a bro type of guy with the on the top, but he also looks like a farmer on the bottom. He's got a weird mix going on.
Okay, I've definitely got a good groundwork to work on bill job here.
All right.
Listen, man, I always enjoy talking to you, and I thank you for bringing me this lovely little idea.
I always enjoy talking to you too, my man.
Well, listen, you call back anytime, and keep bringing people my way, brother.
I will do what I can. Love you, man.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, peace.
Peace. Bill Job Johnson. How are we going to do this? I'm feeling like we're getting close to the end, y'all. We're coming on 2 hours. I'm getting a little tired. But let me see if I can crank out a little tune about Bill Job here. Okay. This might be nice. All right, Bill Job. We're going to create this thing. Born in the streets of New York City, Billy Job grew up a young lad. He was the son of Phyllis Job and Craig Johnson. Two loving parents gave him a beautiful childhood. They used to take Bill Job over to the General candy store on weekends. Bill would sit in that candy store and look up at that new gleaming cover plastic yellow milk dud packet. And he'd look up at that and think, one day I'm gonna have the money to buy that. But for now, Bill Job was out on his own. He grew up poor. His parents didn't have much to give him, but they didn't let him feel that pain. No, Bill Job never wanted for nothing. He was a happy man, grew up to be a young, virile young boy, playing catch with the buds down on 8th Avenue. They'd go out into the middle of the street at night when no one else was around, and they'd play a little baseball with nothing but a can and a used tampon that they found underneath their mother's kitchen cabinet. And oh boy, they'd play baseball till they couldn't take it no more, I'm telling you. One day, Bill Job hit a grand slam way on outside of the avenue, and the kid said, "Wow, wow." Well, one day, Bill Job got himself a job. He didn't need that middle name anymore. So as he looked at his mother and said, "Dear baby Phyllis, Mama, I love you, but Billy got a job. And listen, I'm going to tell you something. Bill don't need job anymore because he's got one." And in fact, he went over to his dad too, and he said, "Daddy-o, Craig Johnson, I got a job. I don't need the middle or the last name. I've got everything I need." Well, they looked at him and they said, "Well, son, that's great, but what are you going to change your name to?" And he looked at them and he said, "Bill Gates." that's the story of Bill Gates. And then he invented a computer or some shit. Did y'all know that Bill Job Johnson's first original name was Bill? Yeah, I'm not tired at all. Listen, I'd love to take. I'm going to take one more caller. I was thinking of hanging up the hat, but I got one more in me. So the line's open. Anyone who'd like to call in is more than welcome to do so. We can talk about what it's like to be a human being. It's nice to be a human being. We can talk about what it might be like to be a calculator. Oh, we've got someone. Hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I didn't actually think I'd get through.
Well, look at you. You're the lucky caller who got through.
Awesome.
What's going on? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Colorado.
Oh, beautiful, legalized Colorado.
Yes.
What-
But thankfully, that legalization's increasing insurance prices, though, so it can't be that great.
What's happening with the legalization?
Oh, it increased auto insurance throughout the state.
Really? It increased auto insurance?
Yeah, accidents. That's what I was told by the insurance company. I don't know. Insurance companies. That's not what I'm calling to talk about, though.
Oh, well, let's get right to it. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I wanted to bring up the idea that, I was listening to music. I'm loving it. It's great. But you got to wonder, we're going to get older one day. Everybody's going to get older one day. And you got to ask yourself, when does the music we have now, when does that become the classic music, Because we have
Interesting.
classical, the piano, Mozart and whatnot. And then now we're the last couple decades of music, we go by the decade,
Yeah.
80 years down the line, are these decades of music no longer going to be referred to by their decade,
It makes me wonder when will we as adults, like you said, moving into the coming 10, 20, 30 years, when will we be considered irrelevant, in terms of our musical tastes and our, oh, you just like that old shit, that sort of thing. I wonder when that's going to happen to us.
That's a fair point. I don't know. I suppose only time will tell. We're always in the present.
I like that as a topic, and I think I'm going to choose aging. I really like the thought of aging, getting older.
Yeah.
What do you
All
think
right,
about that? What
awesome.
are your thoughts about getting older?
About getting older?
Yeah.
Well, I know that it's inevitable, and honestly, I'm looking forward to it, You have good people to spend your time with,
Yeah.
You get to see the world change. I mean, personally, I like change, so...
I think that is a beautiful thing. Huh. Well, listen, I really appreciate you calling in.
Hey, I appreciate you taking my call. Keep pooping on hookers and making dope-ass lyrics. and
I'm going to,
beautiful
listen,
music.
after this, I'm going to pull down the old pants, scoot off the old boxers there, and just let that butthole loose on a hooker. I've got a hooker coming in about an hour. I'm just gonna shit all over her.
Well, just let a juicy one out. Let one out for all of us.
I'm gonna let a good juicy one out, and I appreciate the encouragement.
Oh, yeah. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks so much. It really means a lot. Thank you. All right, man. Well, listen, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, man.
Call
Have
back
a good one.
anytime. Thanks for the recommendation for the topic. I'll see you later. Oh, bah. That was an awkward end to a phone call. The topic is going to be aging. And boy, isn't that something interesting? Now, topic time, 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 topic time. We've got one last caller. We've got one last caller who came in just in the nick of time. Hello, caller.
Hey, sir, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad I got through just in the nick of time. But my name is Henry Vickers. Okay.
Henry, how are you, Henry?
I'm doing good. You know, it's getting close to my bedtime. But listen, my wife is a big fan.
Oh.
I am too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a man that, you know, I wake up every morning and I say thank you, you know, because I've got a lot to be thankful for. You know, I've got a beautiful wife.
Oh, sure.
Sweet as can be. You know, we got a little one on the way.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. And that's why, you know, like I said, I'm glad I got in because what had happened was, see, right now I'm in Denton. You familiar?
Denton, Texas.
Denton, right, with her family, because, you know, we got, like I said, we got a little one on the way, and it's her birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to her.
Thank you very much.
So what's on your mind there?
It's the fact that, did you know that if you can't use the birthday song?
What are you talking about? You can't use the birthday song?
Well, like they have that. I'm sorry, I'm not the smartest man. What is it? Copyright or something like that on it?
Oh yeah, like an intellectual property is some sort of IP, right?
You can't, like, you know, like if you go out to a nice place to eat, like Bennigan's or something, they can't even sing you the birthday song. That's why every place you go has their own little spin on it, their own little take. You know.
You know, are you sure about that, Henry? Because I feel like, I mean, I've sang happy birthday in a lot of places, and I'm not getting sued.
Is that right now? Like public places?
Public places, yeah.
Wow, with witnesses. Now, see, like I said, I'm not the smartest man. You know, this is something I heard. You know, do I go and I watch Fox, right? Do I go and fact check everything that comes my way?
You know, Henry.
No, you know,
I got to tell you, you don't fall into what seems to be my demographic. How did you find out about me?
Well, like I said, my wife.
Oh, your wife watches.
That's right. Because look, she's got a thing for, you know, for the smooth talking, you know, handsome, talented, you know, charismatic, fun. You know, I'm not any of that. You know what I mean?
What are you, Henry?
I'm a modest man. You know, I'd say, you know, maybe I was in some good shape a couple of years ago, and you know, it's not that I've actively let myself go. It's just that, you know, life happens. You know, you work long hours.
Sure.
I'm not gonna, you know, I mean, I'm tired. You know, I'm not gonna go. I want to go home. I want my beer, and I want my my voice. You know, like that television show.
Oh, The Voice, the show
The Voice?
that, yeah,
That's all I want. And maybe, you know, they just came out with a new show called The Wall.
The Wall.
Do you remember Plinko from Price is Right?
Yeah.
It's like that, but you can win millions of dollars.
Well, how about that?
Right. So, you know, I mean, you could lose $1 million too, but you know, that's called life right there.
Listen.
But now, what I'm curious.
Oh, please, go ahead. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Circles.
Oh no, go ahead.
Look, what I wanted is, it would make. It's my wife's birthday. You know, I got her a snoogle. You know what a snoogle is?
You know, I don't know what a snoogle is. You're going to have to educate me here.
It is. Listen to what they're doing to make money these days. It's a goddamn body pillow, a big ass pillow.
And what do you hold it?
Expensive big ass pillow. It's shaped like a C, right? And it's essentially the big spoon to your wife, and she's the little spoon.
And is that you? Are you a little tired at night to be the big spoon? You're not just tired and want to get to bed?
Well, it's just again, I'm a modest man, and I'm not here to force my wife to do anything. She's not much for cuddling with me because she finds me disgusting.
Oh, I
But
see.
but if she wants to watch, attractive young men on YouTube
Hmm.
play with their keyboards, then I'm not going to get in the way. She stays out of my way. I'll stay out of hers.
And I respect that, Henry. You have enough foresight and enough intuition to understand what your wife needs. And I think that just that is a leg up on a lot of married people,
Well, that's just it, right? That's the secret. Is you gotta respect each other. You gotta love each other.
You got to love each other. Yeah. Well,
now, speaking of which, listen, this whole thing is because my wife loves your show so much, and I know it would mean the world to her if you could, because I'm interested to see what you're going to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you can't do just the traditional, I don't even want to sing it because I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for it. But that birthday song.
It's the one that
Mm-hmm. The one that has like the to you and all that.
I think. Can you hum a little bit of that for me, or maybe sing a little bit? I'm not recalling quite how it goes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
But not the one that's like.
Now that's the. You say it's your birthday. That's the.
Right, that one's by the Monkees.
That's the monk. That's right. That's the Monkees.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
but see, what I want to hear is the Marquis, Rebillet, Ribby.
Yes,
the Marquis Ribby.
That is good enough, and I think I can do that for you.
That would mean, oh man, you just don't understand how much that means to her, and therefore to me,
Yeah. Well, listen, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be able to make your wife's night, to make your night in turn, and maybe let's say I can be the spiritual big spoon to her cuddle.
If I know anything about my wife, there is a fountain happening when I tell her this.
Oh, well, that's great. That's great to hear. And I'll definitely, maybe just say it softly and maybe just mention it. We don't want to get her too excited.
Can we rehearse this?
Okay, sure. Yeah. We're going to, I can be your wife and then you're going
to be my wife. You're going to be my wife. All right.
Okay.
So this is going to happen in approximately what, like 20 minutes? We'll say.
Yeah.
We're laying down. I've had, my drink, and she's in bed. She's in her snoogie, or whatever.
And she's saying, "Oh, honey, I love you."
I said, "Baby, I love you too. You know what? You know what I love even more than you is that little baby. That little baby we got growing inside.
Oh, sweetie.
And baby, you know what? It's your birthday.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm just so thankful you were born. And I know that, I got you an expensive ass body pillow for your birthday, and I'm sure you're grateful. But I know how much you like board certified with little Marky Mark, the little that pretty boy that plays the piano.
I love that kid.
All right. Okay, baby.
Yeah.
I need you to focus.
Oh.
Focus on me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Listen.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Baby. First of all, who do you love?
Baby, I love you and only you, and I'll always love you.
All right. Guess what? You're about to really love me, because guess what I went and did?
What?
You know his show that he has on YouTube?
Board certified, that show I love so much.
Right, exactly, that one. You know how he has that phone number up there that people can call?
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I know that phone number, yeah.
Yeah. Well, while you were in the shower, honey, guess what I did?
What'd you do?
I called that show.
You called the show.
I called that show,
Henry.
baby.
What?
Baby. You gotta listen. 'cause
Okay,
this is the
what?
best
What
part
did you?
coming up.
Okay.
This best part coming up.
Okay.
Okay. You know how it's your birthday, right?
It is my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday.
You know how he makes songs, right?
I love his songs. I love.
You
his...
see where I'm going? You see where you smell what I'm stepping in?
No, I not at all.
Baby, I've got Mark to make you a birthday song.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Henry. Oh, Henry. Oh, God. You fucking bitch, Henry. Did you really?
Oh, honey, you know I did.
Honey, you got him to
I
sing
did.
me a birthday song?
You know I did, and you know I'd do it all over again
Oh,
for you, honey. You know I'd do it.
Henry.
You know I'd have him sing you a birthday song every day of the goddamn
You would have
year.
him sing me up and down, all around,
Every
inside.
fucking day of the year.
Oh,
you hear me?
honey.
Every day.
Oh, I love you, and I love your penis, and I love board certified.
That's right. What do we love here, honey?
Board motherfucking certified, baby.
That's right.
Oh,
I'm
honey.
a lucky man. Oh, man, I wake up every morning and I just thank God for you, baby.
Oh, honey, you know what I'm going to need you to do? I'm going to need you to open up these old flappy legs and pop it in there and show me how much you love me.
Baby, oh, man. Hey, you know what? Right now, I got I kind of made a little something happen in my pants, and
Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry.
oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you get cleaned up, and I'm going to tune in to hear this birthday tune.
Oh God. All right. Well, I can watch this later, right? Because this is going to take a minute.
Oh, sure. It's always archived, and then as far as I know, he uploads a highlight reel after that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh God.
Henry.
I'm sorry.
Henry. Go
Yes,
get
sir.
yourself cleaned up, okay?
I'm sorry. All right.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, okay. Well,
Nothing to
I
be
just want to say
ashamed
thank you, and I just want to say thank you, and for on many levels, thank you for. But I know.
Listen,
I know my wife is just going to be so excited. So
Henry,
thank you.
You don't need to say anything more. You're so welcome. And,
All right.
I hope you get that cleaned up. You tell your wife.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You tell your wife that I'm thinking about her, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Thank you, sir. And I'm gonna let you go. I got a mess to clean up here.
Thank you, Henry. Good luck with that.
All right. Hey, thank you, sir.
Oh,
All right.
sure.
You take care now.
You too.
All right. Bye.
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 Boy, what a lovely. He never even told me his wife's name, that son of a bitch. What the hell is his wife's name? Okay. We're going to do a little birthday song for the birthday girl. Writing on the board. 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 All right, we've written on the board, and now it's time for my own rendition of a birthday song. Oh boy, okay. Bear with me, guys, while I figure this out. I'm going to need to I'm going to need to figure this out here. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to figure it out. Okay. All right. We're going to figure this thing out here. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm not happy with that either. I am not happy with that either. We're gonna get okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. It's gonna be a little oh ha oh da 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 oh. Oh, ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Just took a little time. Getting there, guys. I'm getting there. birthday, birthday, yeah. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy, happy is the birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, I gotta tell you, coming right now. Oh. I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling happy about the birthday, I'm feeling happy about that birthday, I'm feeling happy about that birthday, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling happy about that birthday, I'm feeling happy about that birthday. I'm feeling pretty motherfucking happy about that birthday and happy about that birthday, about the birthday. That's it, guys. Okay, you know what? One little one. Just one last little one. I just want to do. Yeah, I just want to give something a little shot right here. Yeah, just something to chill on. Just as I fade out, just something to have a little relaxation on. Okay. has been such a pleasure once again to hang out with you guys. If you missed any of this, there was a lot worth missing because I took my fucking time making shit tonight. But there will be, I'll tomorrow put together a little highlight reel just like I did for the last one, and hopefully get some of the better bits from tonight's episode. Everyone who called in, thank you so much for calling in. Please feel free to leave me a little tip in the super chat little thing, whatever that is. Always love a little cash. Always helps me to continue to do this for you guys. And it's just been a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure. Okay. Good night, everybody. It's been a pleasure.